Welcome, lovely people. Great to have your company here at Cruise1st TV. And it's time for an update on Cruise with Derek 2, the Caribbean adventure. With lots more information and news on the cruise you can come and take with us this November in the Caribbean. Since we launched the offer back in November, I'm so pleased to say that as well as many of our friends joining us from the first cruise back in 2022, that many new faces have booked their place for this year too. I can't wait to meet you all and share the joys of the Caribbean, and even more so on the MSC Seascape and all that she has to offer. She's absolutely incredible. Now, for those of you who are playing catch up on this offer, this is your chance to come and cruise with us while it's winter here and enjoy some Caribbean sunshine, and I'll be there with you. Sounds good? Well, it gets even better as we've secured a special price, the premium extra drinks package, one at a time, responsibly of course, which saves us over 400 quid each. Plus, you can enjoy exclusive events by booking this one special cruise too. More on that later. Let's talk you through the offer first though, and for those of you booked on already, update you with more of what to expect. Now, it all starts on the 27th of November and we'll fly first from the UK out to exciting Orlando, and we'll start with a 3-night stay on International Drive. Now, this is your chance to choose what you want to do, because there literally are 100,001 different ideas. Now, we'll get to meet you two at the hotel. I'll be like your sort of holiday rep, and we can get together in Orlando too. You can come and meet the team and tell me what you've got planned for this part of the holiday. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Of course, you've got all the parks that you can go and do. What I would say to you as well is, if you want a hand with park tickets and booking those, just talk to the team when you're making your booking and we can sort those out for you very, very simply. I can't wait to just see it. It feels like I'm just going to be like a kid in a playground in Orlando, because there are, as you can see, so many amazing restaurants. There's great outlet malls and shopping. I'm speaking to everybody I can that's ever been there. And listen, if you've been to Orlando and you've got some recommendations for me and my friends on this kind of part of the trip, then drop me an email, studio@cruise1st.tv, and I would absolutely love to hear from you if you've got any ideas, but I'm sure Mr. P's got a few good ideas as well. Now, at the end of our 3-night stay there, we'll come and get you from the hotel and transfer you down to the cruise port in Miami. Now, I'm hoping to be on one of the coaches. Now, Mr. P, do you think we can do a simulcast to all the coaches that are going down? I don't know. We can have some kind of sing-song. We're definitely going to have some fun on that trip as well out of Orlando. And it's going to be absolutely incredible. Now, when we arrive at the port, here she is. The wonderful MSC Seascape is waiting for us to board. And we are going to have such a good time on board. Do you know what? I love this ship, and I haven't stepped on yet. We're all going to be stepping on together for the first time. But I love the fact that she's got this kind of feel and look of New York. You can see there in the atrium there. Really, really fantastic. And lots of lovely new innovations that you might not have enjoyed before on a cruise ship. Things like the Robotron. Definitely got to have a go on that. I'm guessing that Mr. P is going to have me on there with a camera pointing at me. I will keep my mouth closed and try not to scream too loudly. But there are loads and loads of different things to do. As you can see, there's a great arcade there. There's the Sky Bar. Of course, when we're talking bars, we are going to each and every bar with our cruise card in hand. And we've got the premium extra drinks package, of course. So all we need to do is tap our card at the bar, and that's it. It's not going onto the bill. Thank you very, very much indeed. Mine will be a glass of Malbec if we're passing each other, which will be lovely. Fabulous restaurants on board, of course. And they are quite an occasion. I mean, you can do the full sit down, 3 or 4 course meal in the main restaurants. You can go more grab and go in the buffet if you're not quite sure what you fancy. And then, of course, there's the speciality restaurants as well, which are brilliant. They'll have a little cover charge, but they're well worth it. Nowhere near what you would pay in an equivalent restaurant back at home. And you can see there's lots and lots of different activities that you can be enjoying while you're on the cruise as well. Butcher's Cut is definitely a must while you're on board. One of the most excellent steak houses. They do a nice glass of Malbec in there. Teppanyaki, they do a nice plum wine in there. Hopefully that's on the menu. You've got Alar, which is the tacos and cantina, which I enjoyed very much so on, was it Virtuosa or Meraviglia? I can't remember, but it was brilliant, really, really nice. So you've got a really, really nice kind of variety of restaurants on board. Of course, you've got the very posh champagne bar, which is nice. Some of the champagnes are included on the drinks package as well, which is very, very nice indeed. Mr. P has just hinted that there might be a chance to dine with Derek. Oh, marvellous. Second prize is 2 nights dine with Derek. That'll be brilliant. Great entertainment, of course, of an evening as well. You are going to love it. Now, of course, the Seascape is taking us somewhere, and we've got a fabulous itinerary. And I love how balanced this itinerary is as well, because we have a nice balance of sea days and of ports to enjoy as well. So we're going out to the port of Miami. First day at sea, which is wonderful. It means that we can get to know the ship, we can get together and just explore. You will absolutely love it. Our first port, we're off to Jamaica. Ocho Rios in Jamaica, which is wonderful. I've been doing loads and loads of research. You'll need your Jamaican US dollars here, or you can use normal US dollars as well. There's a really cool bamboo rafting experience we can do here as well with a local guide through the lush scenery, which sounds very, very nice indeed. Then we move on to the Cayman Islands, Georgetown. Now you can take a catamaran tour here if you want. You can just relax, enjoy, snorkel if you want. There's the chance to island hop and just enjoy the experience. Lots of people head to Stingray City as well. I'm a bit torn so far. I haven't made my final mind up on what to do yet in Georgetown, but lots of different ideas. Then we go on to Cozumel in Mexico. Now, this one sounds exciting. You can take what's called a sea trek adventure here. It's where you wear a big sort of glass helmet kind of thing. And you look a bit like an astronaut, but you go underwater and walk on the ocean floor amongst all of the sea life. And I think that looks a rather good idea for that port. Then we've got another lovely, relaxing day at sea. Now, this is the day to just chill out, unwind. We might have a couple of special events happening on that day. And then our last port is another day of pure paradise. It is MSC's own Ocean Cay Reserve. This is pure paradise. This is wonderful. This is a place where you can go snorkeling. You can hire a cabana and just chill out on the beach. There's food, there's bars on the beach there as well. And we're there from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening as well. And the ship docks right in, which is fantastic. And it becomes a bit of a, come sunset, there's a bit of a party going on Ocean Cay as well. So it's going to be wonderful. I still can't decide whether that's going to be Ocean Cay or Ocean Cay. You decide. We'll know for sure when we get there. There's Captain Derek, although don't follow my directions. I've got a hopeless sense of direction. I'm trusting Mr. P and a sat-nav, I think, on this one. This will be really, really good. Yes, I can find the bar myself. Thank you very much. One at a time responsibly, which is lovely. And then, of course, we will all be crying into our tequilas for the flight back to the UK from Miami. But what an incredible winter getaway. Now, remember, the price that we have got includes flights to and from London to Orlando. We've got 3 nights in a hotel there on International Drive. We include the transfer from your hotel in Orlando down to the cruise port in Miami. That's going to be good fun as well. Then we've got 7 nights of all-inclusive cruising on MSC Seascape, and we're going to Jamaica, Grand Cayman, Cozumel, the day at MSC's Marine Reserve, and 2 relaxing days at sea. I am looking forward to those the most. Can I lay in a little bit longer? It might have been a late night the night before. And we've got exclusive events. There's a reason to get out of bed, Derek, and get-togethers with us too. It's going to be great fun, and we would love you to be there as well. Premium drinks are included, saving us over £400 each on this offer. The gratuities are included, so your tips and service charges all included, and of course the flight back from Miami to the UK. Our price tag on this one is just phenomenal. I mean, we absolutely cannot believe our luck at being able to do all of that for just this. And you got the chance to come and dine with Derek as well. Maybe even more. Who knows? Who knows what prizes are on offer on our little exclusive events. Now, because this is coming up in November, you can put a deposit down on this today, just £199 each. And just a reminder, the flights on this are based on London, but you can also fly from either Manchester, Birmingham or Glasgow for a supplement as well. And as lots of you have discovered, there's an excellent solo price for this, which lots of you have already taken advantage of as well. So just talk to the team on that one. You got the golden number there. If you've been sitting on the fence on this one, you've been thinking, shall we? Do you know what? Shall we look at each other now and say, shall we? Should we go and cruise with Derek? Shall we? Should we go to the Caribbean? Hundreds of you are already booked up for this. I am blown away. I can't wait to see you all. It's going to be fantastic. And if you're not booked yet, that's the number you need. 0800 953 4700. It is incredible. And so many of you are already part of this offer as well. Should we have a look at the upgrades as well? Lots of you have upgraded who have booked on so far. So if you fancy an ocean view, a balcony, or maybe treating yourself to the exclusive ship within a ship, the yacht club, where you get the butler and the concierge and your own dining room and your own lounge and your own pool deck. And I mean, it's just amazing. I'm not even sure whether I'll be allowed into the yacht club, to be honest. I'm hoping that one of you will invite me up just to have a little look around. It's going to be fantastic. It really is. Now, this is a deal and a half. And can I just say a massive thank you to everyone that has booked so far. I am honestly bowled away by the numbers of bookings that we've had so far. If you've got any questions at all whatsoever, now is the time to speak to my wonderful team at Cruise1st, or you can email straight through to me at studio@cruise1st.tv. Any questions whatsoever, don't sit there and wonder, drop me an email. That address comes straight through to our office here in the studio. Now, this is the ideal first timers cruise too, so if you've never been to the Caribbean and you fancied it, well, snap, me too. It's also an opportunity to see the theme parks and the wonderful shopping in Orlando with plenty of time to take in this part of America as well. And there's lots to see. Now, I've done the weather checking too, and it's lovely at this time of the year. Plenty of sunshine, but not too blazing hot either. So it's perfect to get away from the wet, dark and cold that'll probably be here at the end of November and into December. Now, let's get to events and things that make this adventure extra special. Now, we're busy arranging some special events that you can come and join us for as part of the exclusive package. Now, we'll definitely be having our own sail away party, one at a time responsibly, of course. And we've got a couple of sea days where we can plan some other events. Now, we're busy right now asking those people who have booked so far what they fancy doing. So they're all emailing their ideas through right now. But if you've got even more ideas and you're thinking of coming along with us, then drop me an email. Again, same email address, studio@cruise1st.tv. Now, while you get your thinking caps on, let's look back to our first cruise back in 2022 on the MSC Meraviglia around the Med. Remember, it was third time lucky. But we're going to hear now from some of those who joined us and just find out why they chose to cruise with Derek.
Because you were on it, you and your wonderful team. And, well, if you're on it, it's got to be good.
It's nice. We did walk around the ship. We saw you last night, you know. We've seen a few people that we've now got talking to. So it's nice just to, yeah, it's like a little family now.
I've got to know Derek. He's not a bad bloke. Well, I've been driving him mad for a dolly bag all week.
You've got a bit of support there. You've got a bit of fun there. You've got somebody familiar that you know the face of. You don't know Mr. P, but you hear about Mr. P an awful lot on the television. So, yeah, no, definitely it's a good thing to try.
It's been really nice. It's more been like a family. My family's been on there, and if I've got a problem, which I haven't, but I've got someone to go to.
It's good, though. It's fun. Honestly, it's so much fun, and you just make a smile.
Because we're used to watching Cruise1st TV, watching yourself on TV, and it was nice to meet up. And I'd like to think we'd meet again.
One very big highlight, I won a cruise. What more could you ask for? It was wonderful. Couldn't believe it.
And And lots of you who joined us on cruise number 1 are also coming along to the Caribbean, which makes my heart sing. Now, lots of people think of cruising as having to be a couple's or a family affair. Well, these days, absolutely far from it. There's so much on offer on a cruise ship that many people choose to cruise solo. It gives you the quality time of enjoying the cruise travel experience with all the comforts of your fabulous cabin to yourself. Plus, meeting new people all the time on the ship. And as part of this cruise, we're arranging events designed just for our solo passengers as well. And lots of you are coming on this cruise with us because you already have a friend on board. And that's us. I'm very pleased to say that Carl from Darlington is joining us on the show now. And Carl, this is your very first, not just your very first solo cruise, but your very first cruise with us.
It absolutely is, Derek. Absolutely. I've been watching the show for over a year now, and it's like, I do, I don't. And I saw the cruise with Derek and the team and stuff. Like, you know what? It feels like a family already before you even get on board that ship. And I was like, do you know what? Let's do it. You only live once. It's an amazing holiday, amazing package you put together, and I'm so looking forward to it. I said previously, I've had nerves about it, but you know what? The nerves have now dissipated because I know that, I'm going with a team and I'm going to enjoy it.
And listen, what are you looking forward to in the Caribbean?
Ocean Key, 100%. Ocean Key, to all of it. The various ports, different cultures, different food, and the excursions that you can do. It's going to be an amazing holiday.
And you, like me, I'm sure, are looking at all the facilities and things to do on the ship. What's caught your eye so far?
Oh, yacht club. I've decided that I'm going to go bells and whistles and go yacht club. But the ship looks amazing. There's so much to do on board. I don't think I'm going to sleep, to be fair. But I'm sure it'll be a great cruise, lots of activities, lots of entertainment. And say Ocean Key, I think, is the one for me.
Well, listen, Carl, I know you're going to be making a lot of friends while you're on board as well. Of course, we are there with you. We've got events planned for solos, yes, and for the whole of our group as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So you certainly are in safe hands. Can't wait to see you in the Caribbean.
Brilliant. Thank you, Derek.
Thanks for talking to me, and I am so pleased that lots of you are coming to cruise with us as well. Some friends that we've already met, lots of new faces, as you heard with Carl there, and lots of you cruising to the Caribbean for the very first time as well. So let's remind you of the offer. If it's new to you, it's for winter, so a nice escape from the great British weather and a second chance of summer. It starts on the 27th of November, where we'll fly you from the UK out to exciting Orlando. And now our holiday is on International Drive. Our hotel, should I say, is on International Drive. So it's just stone's throw away from all the big theme parks there. So if, like me, that you've never been, you can take your pick from all there is to offer. And if you need the theme park ticket sorting, again, just talk to the team about arranging those for you, because it's very, very easy for us to do for you. 3 nights in a hotel there. Wow, wow, wow. And then it's what we've all been waiting for, to get on board MSC Seascape, to switch off and to enjoy a cruise around the Caribbean. It's funny, actually, Carl was just saying, I don't think I'm going to sleep. I think I'm going to be the same, actually, to be honest with you. I think there's so much to do on the ship, and there's so many things you want to see in the ports of call. 2 things about this itinerary as well. It's a lovely balanced itinerary. There are 2 sea days, and we've got our day at Ocean Cay as well, which is going to be brilliant. It's MSC's own resort, so you can be as busy or as inactive as you like. Let's just see how I am by then. I think I might just be topping up the tan by then, but it looks idyllic. I would like to try something a little bit different when I'm on this holiday as well. I know in terms of MSC's offering on board, do you know what? You will love it. You'll love the team on board as well. It's the crew and the team, from your restaurant waiters to the people in the buffet. Everyone that you meet around is so friendly and attentive. And of course, remember, we're going to be meeting people from lots of different places. Yes, there's lots of lovely things to do on the ship, but you will be making new friends, not just from the other people that are joining us on the cruise, but you'll be meeting people from around the world as well who are taking this holiday. Remember, for a lot of people, this is their first time in the Caribbean as well. For me, it's going to be the first time in the Caribbean. So we'll all be swapping stories and talking to people about places that you've been to as well. We've got a day at sea first, and then we're into Ocho Rios in Jamaica, which is wonderful. Another opportunity here is something called the Cool Blue Hole, and you can cliff jump here into the natural pool. You can climb ropes and enjoy the waterfalls, which for me sounds wonderful. Then we go into Georgetown in the Cayman Islands. I've had my little Caribbean book that Polly gave me, remember, back at Christmas time, and I've been looking through that. Botanical Park there is really good. You can walk the Orchid Boardwalk here and meet the native blue iguana. There's a sanctuary there that you can go to as well, and also see the rare aquatic bird. So lots to do there. Cozumel in Mexico. Now you can visit the Mayan Cacao Company here, and you can see how the Mayans created chocolate and all the ingredients they used back in the day. Enjoy tastings, and you can make your own chocolate bars as well. That would be a nice prize for a competition, don't you think, Mr. P? A Cruise with Derek chocolate bar made in Cozumel. There's an idea. A day at sea, where again we can just completely enjoy all the fabulous facilities that there are on board. Maybe that's the day to go to the spa, the Aurea Spa, and get a lovely massage. And then this whole day at Ocean Quay is going to be like one big life massage, one big sort of maybe a detox, retox by the end of the cruise. Such a lovely, lovely day to enjoy those white sandy beaches, those turquoise blue waters. There's food and there's drink there on the island as well. Fabulous service, and you know, you could paddleboard, you could kayak. There's lots and lots of different things you can do here. It's just going to be incredible. I think I'm going to be chatting all day long in the sunshine. I can see it right now with my shorts on. There I am, Captain Derek. There's the itinerary. There's where we're going. There's what we're doing on our incredible adventure. And we would love you to join us. Seriously, it is going to be such a good time. Quite apart from anything, it is going to be the ideal winter getaway. And to be honest with you, that's why, quite frankly, I am counting every single day. Right, I think it's time now that we heard from someone who's been on one of our cruises, and welcome back. Lovely Karen in Derbyshire. Karen, welcome back. Lovely to see you again, albeit virtually via the show. Now, you were on Cruise with Derek 1. What made you make the decision to come on the first one, Karen?
Well, because I watched you every weekend from my lounge, and I thought, you know what, let's just go with it. Let's just get on this cruise, get it booked and see what it was all about.
And tell me, how was it? Because I was there, obviously, but it was a blur for me because I was chatting with everyone constantly, as you know, and you. So how was it?
It was absolutely fantastic. We met some great people, not just yourself, of course, but all the other people that joined us on the cruise. We went to a lot of the quizzes you had. The ports were fabulous. The weather was to die for. And the ship was just brilliant. You couldn't have picked a better ship. The ship is gorgeous. The MSC ships are gorgeous. So we had a great time. Yeah, we can't wait to go on the next one.
Fantastic. And of course, you and Steve are coming with us to the Caribbean. And it's kind of a triple whammy this time, isn't it, for you?
It is, yes. I'm celebrating my birthday, and it's our wedding anniversary as well. So we cannot wait to go next November. In fact, I'm counting the weeks down. Oh,
tell me, I'm constantly thinking, are we there yet? Listen, for anybody that is watching right now who's sitting on the fence, as you were way back when, and going, oh, shall I, shan't I? You've been to the Caribbean before. Tell us your experience of the Caribbean.
The Caribbean is kind of like paradise. It's nothing like the Mediterranean. You cannot compare to anything over this side of the pond. The beaches are golden. The sun always shines. You do get a lot of little kind of tropical storms. The ports are amazing. It's just going to be such an amazing time, honestly. Fantastic. For anyone that's sitting on the fence, why should they come with us, Karen? Because you guys are so friendly. Always chatting to us all. It's just such a lovely experience. Please book.
Oh, Karen, I can't wait. Honestly, seriously, my calendar is literally counting down the days. I cannot wait, and I cannot wait to see you and Steve there as well.
Brilliant. I can't wait. I'll see you in November, Derek.
Fantastic. Oh, I tell you what, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. And we would love you to come along with us as well. Come and enjoy the sunshine. Come and meet new friends like Karen and Steve as well. There are so many people who are going to be making new friends on board. Let's remind you of the details of our offer then. And remember, it's completely and utterly exclusive, this offer as well. Includes the flight from London to Orlando. We've got 3 nights on International Drive in a hotel. Your transfer from the hotel in Orlando to the cruise port in Miami. And then those 7 idyllic nights of all-inclusive cruising on MSC Seascape with us. Our special events, the premium drinks package and the gratuities all included. Cruising to Ocho Rios, Grand Cayman, Cozumel in Mexico and Ocean Key as well, with 2 relaxing sea days on the itinerary. Plus, of course, the flight back to the UK from Miami. You can also fly from Manchester, Birmingham or Glasgow as well for a supplement. Again, just talk to the team about that. And remember, it's low deposits today as well. Just £199 each as well. That price is a cracking one. And listen, we also have an amazing solo price tag. And I know lots of you have taken advantage of that as well. And of course, if you want to treat yourself going up to Ocean View or Balcony or up to the Yacht Club, you've heard all about the Yacht Club. Here's our Yacht Club price as well, along with the Ocean View and the Balcony. So if you fancy, you know, as a lot of you are actually, in, pardon the pun, but pushing the boat out, maybe you have sat on the fence for ages and ages and ages and thought, yeah, the Caribbean has been on our list for a long, long time. Well, now's the time to make it happen, isn't it? I mean, we can all make it happen together. You're with friends, you're with us as well. You're going to be meeting new people. And listen, even if you are one of those, you know what, we like to keep ourselves to ourselves kind of people, that's fine. On a cruise like this, you can be as sociable or as secluded as you want to, because there are so many places on the ship. Look, he's got a glass in hand already. I'm ready. There are so many places on the ship where you can just kind of like hide away and have a quiet half an hour. I tell you where you'll find me having my quiet half an hour, where they make the handmade chocolates on the ship. There's a little coffee shop there. You'll all come and join me now as well, which is fine. Please do. And hopefully I can get the mint tequila hot chocolate, which is quite a nice way to start the afternoon, I think. You know what? When you're on holiday, enjoying one at a time, as I am with the Mr. P mocktail, which is always a good libation, let me tell you. It's very colourful, at least, isn't it? So listen, I know I've been drawing on, and thank you, because if you're a regular watcher to our channel, you're like, oh, he's on about that again, just because he's going to the Caribbean. Well, listen, hundreds of you are coming with us as well. And thank you so much. Remember, it's not too late. You can make this happen right now. Low deposits today of just £199 each. Just got to call that number there, 0800 953 4700. And seriously, and I do very, very genuinely mean this, I'm not being Mr. Salesman at all. That's not my job. I'm a presenter, not a salesman. But if you've got any questions whatsoever, anything that you're just kind of slightly unsure of, please drop me an email and ask the question. I'm very, very happy to answer them. studio@cruise1st.tv. There it is. Drop me an email right now. Let me know what you fancy doing. If you're booked onto this, you've got ideas for events, what you fancy doing. If you've been into any of the places that this cruise is going to, give us some ideas as well. studio@cruise1st.tv. MSC 365 all the way. And yes, you'll hear back from me again soon with more details on this. I hope very much to see you in the Caribbean. Cheers.